Check, check. That really should not have happened. I don't know why I did that. Interesting. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay. Anyway, welcome. Sorry about that. What is going on here? Shit. Okay. We'll be right back. And we are back. Sorry about that. Get out of here. Oh. So it turned out that when I left upstairs, I left something sitting on my gaming PC's keyboard. Can we get out of all of this shit, please? I just want to delete all of that. What the hell is going on? Okay, this is going great. We are off to such a great start today. I'm so glad we could do this together. All right, fine. Okay, good enough. So we are going to get back to my Order of Ecclesia. What the hell is going on? Oh. Okay. All right. I'm not an idiot. My controller, sorry, was in Nintendo Switch mode. So that was creating a lot of chaos. Can we just go to my library, please? Thank you. So I got lost recently trying to find... There is still something way wrong. Something very weird going on here. Thank God technology's working so great for me today. Oh, that's not right. What do I want here to make it... I don't think I want to do this because it kind of runs like crap. But will that stretch it to the full screen at least? It will, so there's that. All right. We're just gonna hope for that. Gonna hope that that works. So I got lost because I thought the Order of Ecclesia hard mode run was going on. And what do you mean, retro achievements? Come on, man. What the hell is going on? I set this up yesterday. I fixed all of this yesterday, I swear to God. Where the hell is 16 by 9? Good Lord. That still isn't right. What the hell is going on here? You know what? I don't care this much. I don't care. I was going to resume the run that I had already started, but you know what? Fuck it. Fuck that. We're going to just start a new one and not deal with RetroArch being contrary right now. I don't know why it's doing what it's doing, but I also don't want to deal with it. So I'm not going to. Stay hydrated, guys. It does mean I need to make a new save file, but that's fine. I've got 2 going on. One is 100%. One is 99.4%, and it's on the second playthrough. So look, we have space right here for it. So we're just going to go ahead and do it. I just really didn't want to start a new one because if you've ever done this, then you know how difficult Rufus Forest is. And Papist, if you're a real person, I do in fact have a Discord. I think you can find it by going to discord.ariademezzo.com, but there was a bit of a DNS issue that I encountered last week, so I don't know if that's been resolved yet. GoDaddy was supposed to have resolved that. God only knows whether or not they did. But discord.ariademezzo.com should take you to it. If you don't know how to spell that, then you probably don't know who I am and probably are just a bot requesting to add me. So, you know, we'll just assume all that's the case. I've never got the timing right for that. The timing on that is a lot trickier than the timing on the backdash cancel for Ritual of the Night. I'm overcomplicating that. I don't have to do all that. I can just stand here, crouch, and beat the hell out of him. It just takes forever because he's got 1,000,000 health. But if you were wondering about hard level 1 mode on Order of Ecclesia, like, it starts out difficult. The first time I went through here trying to do this, I died in this room so many times. Before I figured out that I was just overcomplicating it, and all I really had to do was crouch here and stab them. There's no real advantage to, like, standing up and hitting them a lot and backdashing to get away from their attacks. There's no real advantage. Just crouching and hitting them is totally fine. God, the music in this game is so good. I also want to get to my Fire Red Nuzlocke. Might do that today. I think I would have to be starting a new one, and I think I'd rather do Heart Gold, honestly. Honestly, I'd rather do a Pokemon Scarlet Nuzlocke, because I think that has a lot of interesting potential. And that, like, you can catch one Pokemon for every objective you achieve, every story objective you achieve, right? So for every gym, you can catch one Pokemon, every one of the stupid little, what are those things called? Where you unleash your Pokemon and you let them run around and you do the stupid story thing. Oh, perfect. What are those called? Team Star things? One of the Team Star things. You'd be able to catch a new Pokemon. And the rules of the Nuzlocke catching are a bit different. Generally, you have to catch the first Pokemon that you encounter on any given route. But that's kind of hard to do. It appears on OBS way faster than it appears on the actual monitor in front of me. And that's really unhelpful. Because like if you see a Pokemon that you don't want, you could always just be like, well, I didn't see it. So I didn't miss it. I just didn't see it, you know? Kind of messed up. So I haven't come up with a good way to handle that. Taking that hit already was really not good. I thought I jumped too early. Ooh, beautiful. Beautiful. We're gonna leave and save it again because there's gonna be a lot of that. If you've never played Order of Ecclesia on level 1 cap hard mode, everything kills you in like 2 hits. So you can't take any chances. If you get something good, you need to go back and save it. And that's really tricky in Ruva's Forest because you need to get the zombie thing. You need to get both Masir, the Hammerglyph, and the zombie thing. They're required to make progress. And that means when you get them, you are using a magical ticket. I almost wanted to call it Carpathia, because that's what it's called in Tozuho Nights. Or a recall potion or whatever. There's a lot of delay on that. When you can only take 2 hits, you have to be very cautious. And you cannot take unnecessary hits, obviously. Once you unlock the dude with the shop, it becomes a lot easier because you can buy healing items. But until then, the only way to get healing items is going to be to farm this first treasure chest in here. And since you're capped at level 1, it never gets really easy to get to that. But we're doing good. Those bats, dude, they are lethal in Order of Ecclesia level 1 hardcap because their sine wave movement pattern is so much broader than you would think. And that makes them so much more dangerous. Like, you would expect them not to move quite as up and down as they do. Or at least I would. And I've taken so many hits from them because of that. And there's one up here. See how high up they go? Really dangerous. Crap. This is bad. Dude, get out of here. That dude just kept fucking slinging fucking bones at me, dude. I mean, you could cheese this, you know, by using the save state feature, but I don't want to do that. And that's why I was doing it in RetroArch, but RetroArch is being really contrary right now. And, I do want to give it another shot. I didn't really spend any time making RetroArch work. I just gave up almost immediately, so let's give that a shot. It would make life so much easier if I didn't have to do these early parts again, because I've already done them. So that is at least, you know, full screen now. It wasn't earlier, but here it's, how's it gonna display? I need to fix the achievement thing first of all, so hold on 1 second while I do that. I don't want you to see this. No, none of this right. Hold on. Okay. Okay, we're back. I swear I did this yesterday. But I guess I didn't. Should be all set now, yep. Okay, now the only issue I'm having here is that I need to make the game itself full size, and it's not doing that for some reason. Is that going to be under core settings? No, I want quick menu. Core options maybe? Graphics. Does anyone out there know how to fix this? Never mind. I figured it out. I remember turning on integer scaling yesterday, and I don't remember why I did that, but clearly that was not the right thing to do. So now the question is going to be, how does it run at 1920 by 1080? Because I recall having issues with that. Alright, this is a lot better though. Alright, great. Okay, cool. Alright, we are good to go. I think I don't see any performance issues. It's kind of loud in my headphones. Hold on. Okay. So right now we have just gone through. If you remember from... What the fuck just happened? Whatever. If you remember from a few months ago when we were doing this, we got through Monera Prison Island all the way to this last part, and then I saved it, I guess. Or maybe I did this off stream? I don't remember now. I think I did this off stream. I also feel like I'm just covering up the duplicates, so it doesn't matter. In fact, I can actually make myself bigger, can't I? Just what I'm covering there doesn't matter. Is that too big? Is that too big? Feels like it's too big. What's wrong with me? Alright, that's fine. Whatever. I don't care that much. That's still really loud in my headphones. And it's really loud in here as well, I see. And I'm really sorry about that clicking. I swear I thought I replaced this cable too, but I have a really bad memory and I tend to forget things, so this dude has been kicking my ass lately. I tried this a couple of times yesterday. Shit. Definitely some performance issues going on as well. Can I fix that maybe? That's why I put it as 1280 by 720 anyway. I mean, my graphics card should be more than capable of doing this, but for whatever reason, okay, that works perfectly fine now. All right, cool. There's going to be a lot of that, a lot of those early deaths, because I get... What kind of items do I have? I do have some healing items, so I don't necessarily have to die repeatedly. I've just been kind of choosing to. So let's not do that. Let's actually use some healing items if needed. And let's get through here and make some damn progress. I knew I was going to immediately take a second hit. Dude, get the hell off me. That's fine. I use too many healing items anyway. Oh, man. Yeah, this is not going great, is it? That's okay. If I could not kite that second one over, that would make my life a lot better. Alright, that was pretty good. So we're going to proceed now. I don't think I really needed to use that healing item because I don't think there's any more enemies actually in here. Yeah, that was a waste. Damn it. I'm not going to restart to recover that healing item. They're important and they're needed, but they're not that damn important. Alright, we did all of that for a reason. Am I wrong? Does it seem like it's running at a weird frame rate? Like right there, it's just kind of... Am I wrong? You have blurry graphics because I've got so few followers and viewers anyway that Twitch doesn't... what's the word I'm looking for? What is it that they do? They transcribe. Twitch doesn't transcribe my live streams, so it looks like garbage for you anyway. Oh, that was close. Alright, that was beautiful. That could not have gone better. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I want number 4 or do I want 5? That went really well. And that little thing, that strength ring, that is so critical for everything else that I'm going to be doing. I don't remember exactly what it does. Let's remove it and see. Alright, so... why does it reduce my attack? What the hell? Hold on. Why does it increase... what the hell is going on? Okay, it was because I had Dominus Hatred up there. Okay, so plus 3 attack, plus 5 strength, minus 2 intelligence is not a big deal. Alright, that all went really well though, so now we move on to... is it the crab fight next? Oh, it is. Alright, yay. Yay for the crab fight. That was sarcasm, by the way. I mean, the crab fight is not hard. It really isn't. I just need Magnus on everything. Alright, good. And I don't need to be using Dominus Hatred. That's just going to mess me up. We'll put Arcus on it. We're going to go back and save, because if I die, then I will lose the glyph changes that I just made, and we don't want that. Remember, stay hydrated. The crab fight is actually not that difficult. You just have to know its patterns. And there's one spot where I'm likely to take damage, but only... I mean, it's been a while since I've done it, but back when I was playing Order of Ecclesia regularly, there's really only one spot where I'm likely to take damage from the crab. And that's because in one particular spot, and I don't remember now which it is, he does something ever so slightly different. I've also got to fix something that's driving me freaking up the wall. No, that's not right at all. I'm not that pale, is the problem. And it's driving me crazy now that I'm bigger on the screen and can see myself. I'm not gray, you know? Whatever. Okay, I'll fix that later. My motherboard actually died recently, and that's why settings and things are kind of wonk. Actually, it's not even recently. This happened yesterday. Yesterday, I came down into my studio to do some work, and I had a studio PC that would not respond to anything. Screens were black. All the USB devices that were attached to it were not lit. Spent some time troubleshooting, and it became clear that, like, the motherboard was dead. So I replaced that, which of course requires a lot of other changes and reinstalling Windows to deal with the hardware extraction layer and all of that other nonsense. Reinstalling all of my software. God, that took forever. Finding my licenses to reinstall all the software. Because some of it's like OBS and it's free, which is still amazing to me that OBS is free. But things like FL Studio are not. There he is. Damn it, that's probably the one hit. I actually don't think that's the one hit that I usually take. Damn, dude, your bubble's getting kind of close there. You want to not hit me with bubbles? I really don't think that was the one hit. I think that was just me forgetting something that's relatively predictable. Yeah, that was just awful on my part. I don't need to be burning through healing items like this, man. I don't have the money for it. If I get the gold ring, I can recover from this healing item fiasco pretty easily. But farming the gold ring on level 1 hard mode does not sound very fun. All in all, it's a pretty easy fight. You just have to know its patterns and its movements, and there's a few gotchas, especially in later parts of the fight. Like that. I think this is the last one. Amazingly, that little claw on the left does not hit you when you stand here, so that makes it a really good spot to stand. I think it does hit you when he does that. So I almost screwed up right there. But I remembered at the last second that I needed to move, so... If he shoots the bubbles, you need to come back down. But when he does that, you need to come up here. Considering how long it's been since I've done this, I remember quite a lot of it. But it also wasn't really that long ago that I was playing this on RetroArch to get the achievements. And I did get a lot of them. Damn it, I knew that was going to happen. I don't want to do it. I don't know how much damage that did. Is he going to kill me? I burned through healing items on that. That's, did she say go to hell? Did she? I think she did. That was bad. I burned through way too many healing items on that.
Thanks.
Now, I don't think I have copper ore for that guy. I do not. I have 2, actually. Okay, so there's an okay... Shut up, I don't care. Where was I getting the copper ore from? It would have to be here on Monero Prison Island, right? I don't know that I have the healing... I do not have the healing items to make it through here, but we don't have any choice. So, that makes it fun. We get to be extra cautious. Actually, we can make some smart decisions here. Why is that fully explored? Where do I get Umbra? Because Umbra is necessary, really, to deal with these. Starfish things. Or am I thinking of the next area? It's the next area, I believe, that has the starfish things. 1 gold. Oh boy. We need a lot more than that. I would expect electricity to do a lot more than 1 freaking damage. You know? Like, really. It's electricity against an underwater critter. But we do have torpor, so that's extremely helpful. I don't know why I wasn't using that previously. Iron ore. That's okay. It's gonna be fastest and easiest to go out this way, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe we'll actually get some money too. No, we won't, because I accidentally used a union glyph. Hooray! It's fine. How many hearts do I freaking have, man? Holy crap. I only used 1 oh, I don't think I refilled, did I? I didn't. Alright, that should be it, though. I don't think I could have more than 80. God damn it! Just immediately freaking use a union glyph. Excellent. I gotta make a little bit of money here. Alright, 11 gold is not gonna do it. 50 is helpful. Alright, I don't even remember how much food costs in this game. This is going to save us a little bit of annoyance later. We're still going to need to push the little bomb blast barrels in order to open the secret passageways, because there's another secret passageway on one of them. But we're not going to have to come up here later and explore this stuff because we've already done it. And it's going to make this next area ever so slightly easier because, you know, I got an HP up and an MP up. Did not get copper ore though. That's kind of surprising. I don't know why I wasn't using torpor earlier. It's such a good glyph. Dude, this control stick is way too inclined to think that I'm pressing up. I was definitely not pressing up. I can't afford this crap, man. I need money. Does that work on him? It does. Torpor works. Wow, that's interesting. Torpor works on most enemies in the game. Asta's going to be more helpful to me here. What did I miss? Did that freaking miss him somehow? I thought I saw it damage him. These dudes can drop salt, which you will need for a quest, so it's always sensible to go ahead and kill them when you get the chance. Plus, they're enemies that are in the way and they can damage you. And anything that can damage you needs to die. And who knows, maybe one of them will give me salt and will save me a little bit of trouble later. Right, potion. That's good. Potion is helpful. I thought there was something. Damn it! I swear I'm not pressing up. I'm just going to try to use the D-pad for a little bit. This game is a little sensitive for a control stick, apparently. Or I have my settings just way too wrong. Okay, it works with the freaking control D-pad as well, so that's great. Just gonna burn a bunch of hearts unnecessarily. Oh, okay, well that's nice. Little heart up. Cautious is always the right play in Order of Ecclesia hard level 1 cap. What was I saying? I really do not need to heal right now. Hey. There's a save point not far from here, but I don't think I can safely reach it. I think there's too much stuff in the way. Oh, I don't want to do this. That didn't help a whole lot anyway. Excellent. This is going to be an HP up, isn't it? Okay, well, I would have been a little bit upset if it was an HP up, honestly. So I'm kind of glad that it wasn't. These guys can also drop salt, so it's worth killing them. They're in my way anyway, so... Fidelis Carry is going to be needed in here to immediately block these fireballs. One of those things that you just sort of have to know. Okay, I didn't know how to deal with that. Okay. I was not sure how to deal with that, and I'm still not sure how to deal with that. Interesting. Very interesting. I mean, the ideal way to deal with that would be to not be almost dead when I go in there. That would be very helpful. Actually, we need Fidelis carries on all these. We're not using Magnus anywhere in here. Now, there is definitely mermen down here. As usual, I really don't think I'm pressing up when that happens. I don't understand why it's missing. Finally. Damn, everything is so dangerous. There was no value in killing those guys anyway. Now, if I remember correctly, RNG is decided every time you enter the area as far as treasure chests. So I have a chance of getting something besides an iron ore out of this next chest. Which is good because we're going to have to go back and farm for a copper ore. Wait. He doesn't need copper ore. The blacksmith doesn't make anything with copper ore. I don't need it. It's sellable. It's iron that he needs. I'm glad I remember that because that would have sucked. I would have just been pointlessly farming and looking for copper ore that I don't actually need. Iron ore is what we need. And ideally to not, you know, take a bunch of damage before going in here again. Still not sure what to do when those frickin' jellyfish things start coming down at you. And you've got to dodge the skeletons. Not quite sure how to deal with both problems at once. Right, last time we took damage going through here, which was stupid. I just swam up too high. We're not going to do that this time. Hey, and we got the salt that we wanted. Excellent. Are there any more? Yep. And perfect. Torpor is so overpowered, and it remains overpowered until you get Cubus, at which point Cubus is overpowered. Alright. This room is tricky, man. I'm not sure. I'm not doing that right. I know that. So there's a few Pokemon games that I've never actually played. Black, White 2, X and Y, Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald, and Alpha Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, whatever. I've touched them, I've dabbled with them here and there, but I've never really played them. So those are the ones I lean toward doing a Nuzlocke of, because I don't know what to expect anyway. Like Fire Red, a Nuzlocke is easy because I know what to expect. I know where to grind. I know what's coming. But that's not the case. I don't think there was any value in killing these guys previously. Especially not when my freaking things miss all the time. Just get out of here. We'll come back. There's no point in trying to make it through there when I'm already at 40 hit points. I've got to be more careful. And there's no reason for me to kill those mermen anyway. They don't drop anything that's helpful to me, and I don't get experience for killing them, so I need to just ignore them. Sure, why not? Go ahead and save it. Alright, let's try to actually make some progress this time. And those skull head things that throw fire at me, I don't remember if there's a reason to kill them or not. I believe there is an item actually behind them that I want. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have an item that I want. I don't think they can get me. Potion, very good. Oh, hi. Alright, that's a lot smarter. That's a lot better to just not engage with them. When there's no value to be found in doing so anyway. The octopuses, of course, can drop octopi, can drop black ink. And that would be helpful, but I don't really need it yet. That's a much later in the future kind of problem. And I'll have much more hit points and much better armor at that point. So I can come here and farm them much more easily. And they'll die in one hit, because I'll have better weapons. I think I'm just gonna Well, I want to kill these guys because they drop salt. But here, I just want to kite these guys away from that chest and drop in and get it. And then I just want to do the same to get into this room. Perfect. Might as well kill them again because they do drop something that I need. And they didn't give it. Okay. Yeah, there is something back there that I need. Dude, seriously? Are you fucking insane, dude? Just smack me into other fucking shit. I think the save room is right after this room, so... I don't want to engage with him. Am I wrong? I thought the save room was like right there. Oh, okay. It's a little further than I thought it was. Alright, now we're going to go back and try to get that thing, since it should be a little bit easier to access from here. I don't care about them. They did not respawn, I noticed, and maybe that was just because I kept moving, but I wonder if that's going to be the case in the skeleton head room as well. Oh. Everything's just so deadly. Dude, it didn't even give me a chance to hit him. Are they gonna respawn? I gotta do it. I don't even know if it's gonna matter if I get hit. Alright, well, we got the sapphire. What's in here? There's a secret or something in here. Something that I need in here. Oh, I gotta... There's a demon in here. Can I reach him? Yeah. Okay, good. Nope, go this way, dude. Come on. You stupid fucking zombie! Why did you walk past the fucking thing? It was going so well until the zombie was retarded. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. It's a really bad habit. It was going really well until the zombie was stupid. Stupid zombie. I think we still need salt. Oh, we still need to go up there and deal with that crap too. Alright, but one thing at a time. I also kind of need to play Pokemon Champions. I didn't think about that. That's probably going to be next, after my next death. Oh well, better than taking a hit. I was being too greedy. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to get my Switch. We'll be back in just a few moments. Alright, welcome back. I have actually not played Pokemon Champions in 3 or 4 days. It's kind of weird. I was pretty much doing a match every day until, I don't know, 3 or 4 days ago. I think that's going to be too loud on my headphones. Yeah. And I think I might be a tad too big now. Let's shrink me down a little bit. Is that actually a new update notice? When did that happen? No, that's not new. No, I don't want to battle yet. I want to take a look at all this stuff. I thought a new season had started by now. Oh, it probably did, actually, as I'm thinking about it. I don't know why this Cordy dude keeps sending me stuff. What is that? Training ticket? Oh, it ends in 5 hours. Alright, so this is our last chance to get some rank. Probably not going to. I was up to 7 wins in a row, however, so, like, it's not impossible. But then I lost, I think, 2 matches in a row, and then I lost again yesterday. Or, no, it wasn't yesterday. Whatever it was the last time. I always default to saying yesterday. I lost 2 matches in a row, and then the next day I lost another, and I haven't played since. I think, yeah. I can always handle another Chandelure. I really want to use one on a team. Because Chandelure is such a powerful Pokemon. Like, its special attack is almost unrivaled. And Mega Chandelure has 185 special attack. So we're either going to lose rank or, you know, gain rank. So that's how that's going to go. I might be playing badly as well. The day 2 match that I lost a little while ago, not a little while ago, on day 2 that I was talking about a little while ago, I lost because of a lucky critical hit on turn 1 that immediately killed my Pokemon. And then a flinch with Rock Slide on turn 2 that just finished me off. Alright, so they're going definitely Trick Room. And they want to instruct, they want to get Torkoal out there in Trick Room, and then they just want to keep spamming Eruption and clicking instruct with Pangoro there. Not Pangoro. I have Pangoro. Whatever their thing is. And I think for that reason, I just want to stick with my usual team here. The usual Trick Room team. So they're going to lead Oranguru, that's it, Oranguru, and probably Sableye for Fake Out. And they're going to use Trick Room and try to fake out my, okay, Oranguru and Drampa. Not sure how I feel about Drampa. Is that a special attacker? Oh, wrong app. Yeah, special attacker is Mega Drampa. Alright, so we are just going to play it safe here and assume he's going for Trick Room, because he probably is. And we're going to go for the Snarl and Muddy Water. Yep, he's evolving, probably going to protect. He might go straight for damage, actually. Alright, we got rid of the thing, and we lowered special attack on both of them. That's really good. Interesting. Why did he... That's an interesting play, dude. No accuracy drop? Of course not. I want to go for it again. He's got to go for the Trick Room, because I'm not going to yet. I want the Trick Room later, not now. I will happily keep lowering your special attack, dude. I have no issue doing that whatsoever. Oh, that happened a lot faster than I expected. Okay, that changes things then. In that case, we cannot switch into Camerupt right now. We've got to go to Pangoro. But that's okay, because he's not using a psychic attack this turn anyway. I don't know what it's going to be. Earth Power on Incineroar. Incineroar's going to die. Yeah, because here comes another Instruct. And I don't think oh, yeah, we got... Okay, Incineroar lives through too. Okay, so that's fine. Oh, there's the Trick Room. I think I just want to Snarl again, man. Like, if he Earth Powers Incineroar, then Pangoro gets a free hit off. And we've lowered this thing's special attack quite a bit. Yeah, that was my gut feeling, is that was going to be okay. I mean, we reduced it. He let me reduce its special attack to nothing while he did all this setup and silly stuff. There's nothing to instruct, my dude. I suspect he's going to forfeit at this point. Yeah. There was no coming back from that for him. Well played, dude. I mean, I am in no position to criticize the things you did in that match. Let's put it that way. I am not good at this. I am working on a video, and I'm probably going to get back to it after this because the whole audio needs to be re-recorded because I was using my other microphone because I expected it to actually sound better, and it didn't. About how one of the issues I see is that people aren't using Protect. All right, Sneasler is an issue. All right, so he's definitely going Tailwind. I'm thinking. Incineroar is too risky here. I think I want Slow King and Dragonite. But do I want... Camerupt is going to be more helpful to me, I believe, than Floette. Unless... I gotta go with Floette. I gotta go Tailwind with Floette. Yeah. What the hell? Oh, okay. No, we're right. All right. I don't know about these choices that I just made. I think I made bad choices. I do. I think I made bad choices. I mean, we'll find out, but I think I'm going to regret doing what I just did. I think I needed Camerupt. And he led with Frostlass. That is bold. He's going to protect turn 1, of course, but that is bold, dude. I should immediately Trick Room. Alright. I don't know about what I just did. He's gonna Tailwind, but who's faster, Aerodactyl or my Dragonite? Probably his Aerodactyl, so he's gonna hit this Blizzard and he's gonna KO Dragonite. And that was a bad decision on my part. Yeah, damn. I threw the match. I completely threw it. That was boneheaded. Oh, thank goodness. All right. Excellent. That was fantastic. Could not have gone better. I mean, it could have. I was hoping you were going to hit Frostlass. Whatever. It's fine. All right, this went as well as it could have, honestly, given my gigantic mistake there. Oh, we're stuck in... Okay, but that's okay because you underspeed, and this should kill Aerodactyl, so Outrage will hit Frostlass next, and it should KO. That was a nice recovery. That was close. Alright, yeah, this KO's Frostlass. Almost certainly. Wow, it did not. Well, Dragonite's about to die. Dragonite lived! Dragonite lived through a blizzard! Wow! Wow! A Mega Frostlass blizzard and Dragonite lived. And Dragonite's still locked in. I think Garchomp probably outspeed... Oh yeah, they have Tailwind, so they burned themselves on that. So Muddy Water is going to hurt Garchomp a lot. It won't KO. Frostlass protects. Smart play. Garchomp probably protects as well. No? Garchomp is coming for the Dragonite, which is fine. Wow, that did nothing. Into the protect. Yep. It doesn't matter. Garchomp's about to kill you. Oh. I mean, it's still going to kill Dragonite, but, interesting. What is Garchomp? Dragon and Ground? That's why Muddy Water didn't do a whole lot. Alright. What is left of Trick Room? 2 turns. Is their Tailwind still up? They have 1 turn left of Tailwind. Alright. The problem here is that my Floette is kind of fast. But I also don't think Pangoro can KO. They might be able to turn this around, is what I'm getting at. Pangoro is definitely slower than Garchomp, so he's probably going to protect this turn. He did not protect. He can't stall out the Trick Room anyway, not likely. I mean, technically, yeah, he probably could, but he doesn't have good chances of being able to do it. He's got a 33% chance of being able to stall out the Trick Room. Tailwind ends this turn, but they're still going to outspeed everything. Good choice. That was a good choice, dude. You need to do something about my Slowking. You are absolutely right to make that call. How does Frostlass stack against Mega Floette, though? He might forfeit. Mega Floette is 102, and Mega Frostlass is 120, so definitely faster. Alright, he's gonna protect. So we are gonna... It doesn't matter. You go first. So we're gonna switch into that. Since we know they're gonna protect anyway. I mean, why wouldn't they? I really want to kill the Frostlass. But I think he's gonna protect the Frostlass. And I don't think Bullet Punch can KO the Ninetales anyway. Let's see the protect. He's definitely going to protect, right? Yeah. I knew it. I mean, I knew that, right? That was the obvious play. And I Bullet Punched into it anyway, like an idiot. Yeah, that KO'd Pangoro. That wasn't great. That's okay, because I'm... what is the Alolan Ninetales speed? .109, and Floette is 102. Okay, so we'll get our Dazzling Gleam off first. And we'll KO the Frostlass. But the Frostlass is going to hit us with something. We're going to go with the Protect here and a Muddy Water here. I think that's my best play. Because Frostlass is going to outspeed. And probably won't go for Blizzard. It did, but it's got a really high chance of missing. And Slowking's probably going to survive it anyway. Yeah. Then Ninetales, probably Hyper Voice or Dazzling Gleam again. Really high chance of missing. There's very little chance. Yeah. They were not likely to hit 2 of those in a row. So there goes Frostlass. Ninetales goes to 36%. No accuracy. Oh, and an accuracy drop. All right, this is really good for us. We are going to Draining Kiss this thing and Muddy Water it. They should forfeit. I mean, this is not a winning position for them, especially once they see the Draining Kiss. There's no slow. I mean, there's no snow. There's no Trick Room. There's no Tailwind. It's just his Ninetales outspeeds. Did I know that? I feel like I knew that, or I didn't know. I didn't know that. Why would I expect that? That's crazy. Anyway, another good match. 2 victories in a row is looking good. That one was a lot closer than the previous match. And I'm still not sure that I made the right choice as far as which Pokemon to bring. Moving through Ultra Ball tier sucks, dude. That's 2 wins in a row, and I'm like, what is that, 2/5 of the way through? Another win will put me probably 3/4 of the way through, but like 4 wins in a row to get to Ultra Ball tier 1. And like, I'm likely to lose this next match. Winning 3 matches in a row at Ultra Ball tier for me is very unlikely. But we'll see. Aerodactyl. Rotom Wash. Alright. The snow cone thing. Oh, I've encountered that before. It does weird shit. I don't remember what it does. I've only seen it once. It does something fucking weird, though. The main question is, do I want Trick Room or Tailwind here? And that's going to depend on Excadrill there. I'm pretty sure Excadrill is super fast. .88. Faster than most of mine. So yeah, I think I want Trick Room because they're going to be going for Tailwind. Plus, 3 of their Pokemon are weak to Muddy Water. Incineroar actually is safe here, but Sneasler is going to immediately KO the Incineroar, and there's nothing I can do about that except switch out into something else, which is what I'm going to do, but hold on. Let me think about that. Sneasler is going to use close combat. Like, I know that. So do I want Pangoro or do I want Dragonite? I don't know that Pangoro is going to do me any good. I've never done anything like this before, so this might be the cause of my loss here, is going outside of my norm, going outside of my comfort zone. But what I'm thinking is they're going to close combat into Incineroar, right? Like, we know that. They're going to have a white herb, they're going to eat it to block the Intimidate. Yeah. They're going to go after Incineroar, they're going to block the Intimidate with white herb. And then they're going to close combat the Incineroar, but I'm going to switch it into a Dragonite. I think I want to go Trick Room here, but they might actually... What is the speed on Vanillix? Because it might be going Trick Room as well. That would be weird considering the makeup of their team, but I just remember Vanillix does weird stuff. All right, we're going to go Trick Room, and we're going to stick with my original plan because I think that's probably the safe bet. Now, Vanillix there, complete wild card. I don't have any idea what it's going to do. All I remember is that it does weird stuff. All right, did not go for the close combat. Was that the weird stuff? Did they use a white herb? I don't remember now. Yeah, they did. Okay, so we're gonna switch you out now for Incineroar. And we're just gonna, You're actually not super useful to me here, but we're gonna. Why would I leave you out there with a? That ice type is gonna eat you for lunch, man. I don't like that play one bit. I don't. I mean, it'll give me some information about what Vanillix can do, because it's obviously gonna attack Dragonite. Oh. Interesting choice, and not one that I saw coming. Dire Claw into Incineroar, yep, expected. But you have an attack drop now, right? Yeah. What about Rotom Wash? Almost positive that's a special attacker. Yeah. Okay, so we are going to... How's Earthquake looking? Super effective against both. Alright. We're gonna... Okay. We're gonna really try to take out the Sneasler here. That's good. I almost attacked the Rotom. I'm glad I didn't. This very likely KOs the Sneasler. No, but Thunder Punch definitely will. No one ever expects Incineroar to have Earthquake, man. Because why would it? That's a weird move for an Incineroar to have, but there we are. Like that, I put 3 speed EVs into my Incineroar to make sure that anyone who just puts the leftover 2 speed EVs into... Alright. That's an interesting... Excadrill is going to be a physical attacker for sure. But I gotta verify. I don't want to make a stupid mistake. And it's going to Mega. Yeah, so we're going to Parting Shot that dude. Ah, or do I want to do that again? No, Parting Shot him. Don't take a stupid risk. There's no need to take a stupid risk, you know? Oh, you could... Alright, so Parting Shot didn't work. So what's Rotom Wash gonna do? He's gonna burn. Okay. Last turn of Trick Room, so we definitely want to... Oh, we know he can't. Oh, he's gonna hate this. He's really gonna hate this, but I think this is a good play. The Earthquake's gonna do decent damage to both of them. And Slow King as well, honestly, but Slow King's fine. It's not gonna hurt Slow King. Not enough to freaking matter. Mega Evolving, yep. I'm surprised you didn't do that on the last turn. There's no reason not to. I don't know what its ability is. Piercing Drill. It bypasses Protect. Alright, good play. Good play. A risky one. That's got a very high chance of missing, but, you know, it worked. It did not miss, and that's the important thing. Rock Slide. Oh, that hurt a lot. Okay, this is a problem. What do I have in the back? Floette or Camerupt? I think it's Camerupt. It is. Okay, so... we kind of just have to go for it here. We're gonna go for Trick Room. I think they're the protect from Slow King here is obvious, so I think they're gonna expect it, and they're gonna attack Dragonite instead, which is gonna leave me free to set the Trick Room. I think. That's really risky. He's gonna go for Rock Slide again as well, and that has a decent chance of missing. Yeah, no, that call did not work. That was a bad play, Arya. That was a bad play. And now we got Mega Camerupt. Well, we got Camerupt coming in here with no freaking Trick Room, no anything, and one more Rock Slide. Rotom Wash is about to KO you right now. Yeah, this is a loss. I lost this one. There's no real possibility I'm gonna win this. I want to play it out because he's using high-risk moves that have high chances of missing. No, don't forfeit yet. I don't have anything else that hits both of them, unfortunately. We're kind of crossing our fingers and hoping for a miss here, but he's using a lot of high-risk moves that have a high chance of missing. Hydro Pump is what, 70% accurate? Rock Slide is 75% accurate? Earthquake is gonna hurt a fair bit. Won't KO, but it's gonna hurt a lot, so this Hydro Pump has to miss. And it did! Alright, so it's not gonna KO though. So we're not gonna KO Rotom Wash. There's no recovering this. I mean, I guess they could miss again, but they've got to miss 2 more times in a row, because we've got nothing that can hurt them. They have Levitate, so they're immune to Earth Power. Oh, and they still have a Nilux in the back. I totally forgot about that. It's so done. I'm not making them do this. I forgot they had Vanillix in the back, or I would have forfeit earlier. Well played, dude. You kicked my ass. Well done. And I think that's going to wrap it up for me here today. I've got some stuff to do, so I need to take care of that. Thank you so much for watching. Like the content if you don't mind. Share it, all that great good stuff, Do all the things. I'm going to go ahead and do this stuff because otherwise I'll forget again. Oh, we got so close to being maxed out there.